All right, folks, after some difficulty, we're live on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com. My name is Colin Eccles, joined by Vince Reimer, my partner in crime. Finally back after a one-week hiatus. We've got Greenfield-Central girls basketball matched up against Pendleton Heights. Girls basketball, we'll get into the starting five once tip-off. It's Pendleton Heights basketball, and the star of the show tonight, Casey Warfel, the junior, 19 points away from 1,000. Number 12, she controls the ball at the top of the key for the Arabians. Over to the right side wing, and now back up top to Emma Roberts. Roberts shifted over to her left side, goes down to the left corner to Jones. Jones drives, shot, and fouled, and will head to the line to shoot two. We'll see who this foul goes against. It goes against Greenfield Central's number 2, Brooklyn McConnell. Her first, the first on the team in the quarter. With that new rule in the IHSAA, 5-foul bonus for every single quarter, and it resets.
Yeah, Jones at the line makes her first free throw. Pretty balanced attack to start out here for Pendleton Heights. Doing a good job of taking their time and getting a good shot on the baseline. Got fouled, and the second one is good. It's going to be 2-0 Arabians.
2-0 Arabian lead, bringing the ball to the floor. Jalen Smith for the Cougars. Over to the right side wing, hands the ball off to McConnell. Skip pass, left corner to Brown. Brown back up top to Silcox, the freshman starter in the lineup. Silcox shifts to the right, dumps it off to Smith. Smith back to the top of the key to Brown. Great defense from the Arabians, keeping the Cougars out. Fast break coming up for Warfel, and Warfel lays it in from the right block. 4-0 Arabians extend the lead. 7 minutes, 5 seconds left in quarter number one.
That looked smooth. She read the passing lane correctly. Really strong defense from Pendleton Heights on this first possession.
There's a reason she's 19 points away from 1,000. Go ahead, three at the top is no good. Coming from Madison Sinisi. And back up top to reset is Jalen Smith. Smith moving her way to the left elbow. Loose ball is going to be controlled by Sonsini. Another missed basket. Corralled and taken the other way by Michaela Morrison. She'll hand it off to Emma Roberts to bring up the floor.
Yeah, that was an impressive defensive stand there again. Both times, Greenfield Central hasn't been able to get into the lane, hardly able to pass the ball. Pendleton Heights has been very impressive so far. That one not good.
Second chance opportunity coming from Morrison. She'll kick it back out to Olivia Jones, and Jones lays it through with the teardrop for two more. That makes it 6-0. As a lead for the Arabians, and a timeout already called on the floor, 32nd by Greenfield Central. We'll keep it here. 6 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in the first quarter. And the Arabians pedal to the metal, not giving up an inch to start this ball game.
Yeah, that was an impressive first couple of minutes that we've seen from the Lady Arabians. Olivia Jones is said to be the best defender on this lineup, most versatile player that can go down, guard a little bit of the interior, really strong in the passing lanes, but ultimately one of the best decision makers on this team. The shot selection we've seen is good, doing her job on defense, not giving up any ground, but the entire team scheme on defense so far has been very impressive. Pendleton Heights is playing sort of a 3-2 zone here, keeping the center in the middle. That's Ada Hoop for the freshman. So good start here for the Lady Arabians.
6'3", and apparently from what I'm told, she's a great jumper from behind the arc. Here's a three-point opportunity, no good from Izzy Silcox. And it's going to be picked up off the floor by Hupfer. Streaking up the floor on that far side is Roberts. She has a nice dish down to the right block. That's Michaela Morrison with two more. 8-0 the lead now for the Arabians.
Yeah, clean pass. Almost got tipped just over the hands of the defender. Another two for the Lady Arabians.
Left block going to work. It's Sonsini. Sonsini, loose ball, able to corral, and she loses it still to Ada Hupfer. Slowing the pace and bringing it up the floor, Emma Roberts, the junior guard for Pendleton Heights.
It's been a rough go so far. Greenfield Central just can't seem to get any flow on offense. Gonna need to seem to change a few things up in order to get a point on the board here. Good
nice steal by Izzy Silcox. Fast break opportunity is squandered by the Lady Cougars. Out of bounds and back to Arabian possession. 8-0 the lead for Pendleton Heights over Greenfield Central. 5 minutes, 9 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Bringing it up, Emma Roberts.
Yeah, got a little excited there. Good fast break opportunity. Just exceeded a little bit of speed there on the play.
Top of the key, it's Jones. Back to the left side wing, Roberts. Roberts moving back up top. Nice feed to Hupfer down on the left block. She loses the ball. Here comes the 2-on-3. Slowing it down is McConnell. Right side wing. Now the skip pass back to the top to Sensini. Sensini will hand the ball off to Silcox to control. Back to the left side wing, Sensini. Now down to the left corner to Smith. Smith trying to find Silcox on the left block. Has it poked away by Hupfer. And again, it's Roberts bringing the ball up the floor. She'll cross center court and set up at the logo.
Yeah, that defense has just been absolutely incredible so far for the Lady Arabians. Another stop. Good three-point shot there. No good by Roberts.
Go ahead three, no good. Rebounded by McConnell. She'll bring it up the floor. Outlet pass to the left block. Nice feed. Down low for the bucket. Madison Sonsini makes it 8-2 and gets the Cougars on the board for the first time tonight. 3 minutes and 52 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, that was a very in sync, fast break possession there. Good job getting some points on the board. Hopefully that'll change the momentum and make this thing a little bit more competitive.
And a misread pass too high over Olivia Jones, the sophomore. Let the ball go out of play. It's Greenfield-Central basketball. Greenfield-Central comes into the evening 4-1 under head coach Bradley Key. Under head coach Nick Rogers for the Pendleton Heights Arabians. They are 3-1 to start their season. Ball is out of bounds once again and remains in Arabian territory. Cougar ball.
Yeah, and so far, except for the little bit sloppiness on offense from Pendleton Heights, they've looked excellent so far. Haven't let them score any half-court points. You see a three-point opportunity. Good shot, except for the distance there. And Pendleton Heights is going to get the ball back. They're just fighting and clawing every chance the ball goes inside or a shot goes up.
Arabian basketball, 8-2 the score. 3 minutes, 22 seconds remaining in the first. Roberts, top of the key, goes right side wing to Jones. Jones finds Hupfer right block. Kick out to the right corner to Perry. Now back down to Hupfer. Hupfer going to work. Count the bucket and one for Ada Hupfer. 10-2. Arabians extend the lead. The foul on Izzy Silcox. Her first, second against the Cougars in this quarter. 10-2, looking to make it the three-point play is Ada Hupfer.
Yeah, that's a great job of trusting your teammate. Hupfer lost the ball the last possession trying to do too much. Got the ball after her feet were set and completed the and one. Pendleton Heights 11-2.
Hupfer is a big body down low for the Arabians. 6'3" as just a freshman. Loose ball corralled by Warfel. Warfel takes it one-on-one. Nice turnaround with the teardrop, but she can't score it. And it's going to be Silcox coming up the floor. Over to the left side wing. 4-3. And Silcox still yet to get it done. And we got an off-ball foul going against the Cougars. It goes against number 12, Cheney Brown. Her first on the night. Third against the Cougars in the quarter. Just 2 away from that new 5-foul bonus that is implemented every single quarter. 2 minutes, 36 seconds left.
Yeah, they just can't get any half-court offense. Every single shot is a deep look from three-point range. Greenfield-Central stepping up their defense as well. This is exactly what we've seen on the other end.
Out on the right side wing. Ball is controlled by Jones. Jones, right wing, 3. A little bit off target, wide left. Offensive board for Hupfer. Hupfer trying to go to work down low. Ball poked away, and it'll go with the Cougars. Controlled by Brooklyn McConnell. McConnell, nice feed to the right block, and another wide open miss. This time from Cheney Brown. Score stays at 11-2. A minute 53 remaining in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've had a couple fast break opportunities, which has really been the most optimistic part of the game so far for the Cougars, and they just haven't been able to capitalize on the fast break points. Their one basket they have.
Right side wing, it's Jones. Up top to Hupfer. Jones, right side wing again off the skip pass. Picks up her dribble. Hands off to Hupfer, who's trying to space the floor out and give the Arabians a chance. She goes into the paint to a cutting Warfel, and Warfel scores 2 more. That's 4 on the night for her. Now just 15 points away from hitting the 1,000 career point mark, and only her 3rd season.
Yeah, her instincts are incredible. Just the way of knowing how to move with the ball, that pass just a little off-timed, and she can just maneuver in the lane. Great footwork. You see a foul there on the defensive end by Pendleton Heights, going to be out of bounds. Inbounding the ball for the Greenfield-Central Cougars, Jalen Smith, the junior. This is a very young team for the Cougars. A few freshmen getting rotational minutes here. A little bit of confusion. It looks like they're just going to get a break to tie a shoe down there on the right baseline.
5 on the floor for the Cougars is McConnell, Silcock, Brown, Cincini, and Smith. Missed shot from the right block for Brown. Offensive board, but it's taken away. Headed the other way with Casey Warfel. Warfel, stop and pop. A little hard off that right side iron. Ball on the floor. Bodies falling. Emma Roberts ties it up for the jump ball, and it'll be Cougar basketball. Substitution being made for Greenfield-Central. Addie Herron comes in to take the place of Izzy Silcott. On the other end of the floor for the Arabians, the 5 on the hardwood. Emma Roberts, Olivia Jones, Casey Warfel, Ada Humpher, and also into the ball game is number 25, Michaela Morrison. At the top of the key for the Cougs, it's McConnell. McConnell has her pass deflected, tries to regain control, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Olivia Jones. Greenfield-Central basketball, 30.4 seconds left on the game clock in this first quarter. 13-2 is our score. Arabians lead.
Yeah, so far still not able to get the ball inside beyond the three-point line. They're doing a good job. Roberts and Jones up top of just not letting the Cougars get the ball deep inside the block. Now you see a good drive deflected
Driving
over
right
by Pendleton
side.
Heights.
It's taken away. Fast break for Warfel. Warfel tries to dish it off to a cutting Morrison. She can't handle. Warfel able to regain control. Over to the right corner to Hupfer. Back out to the right side wing to Roberts. Passes up the 3. Finds Morrison, and that does it for the first quarter. 13-2 the score as we exit quarter number 1. We'll be back for the second quarter coming up in just a moment. Greenfield-Central trailing Pendleton Heights 13-2 on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Every day is a great day to buy a vehicle at Greg Hubler Ford.
Because every vehicle comes with our Greg Hubler promise. On top of scheduled maintenance with your vehicle, you'll also enjoy complimentary roadside assistance, service pickup, and drop-off. And a free car wash and quick wash every time you service at Greg Hubler Ford.
We're always finding new ways to put our guests first.
Mosey on into Muncie.
Greg Hubler Ford, promise kept.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
Back live to start the second quarter on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com. It's Pendleton Heights leading Greenfield-Central 13-2. Some girls basketball action on this Friday night down near the Indianapolis area. Colin Eccles joined by Vince Reimer. Hot start for the Arabians. They control the basketball at the start of this second. It's Emma Roberts on the left side wing. Tries the bounce pass down into the paint. We got another jump ball this time. It will go to the Cougars again. They won the first. They'll take the second.
Yeah, she's an aggressive player, does a great job of doing a little bit of everything, but that was just a risky pass right there. Perfectly into the palms of the Cougars player. Turnover right there for the Lady Arabians.
Top of the key, it's Brown. Driving right side, gets Humpher airborne, can't score the basket. Offensive foul goes against Madison Cincini. Head coach Bradley Key not happy with that call. Cincini's first foul of the night, first in the quarter for the Cougars.
Yeah, Michaela Morrison hit the ground on the play there. It's the second time we've seen her in a collision tonight, doing a good job of putting her body on the line when needed to.
Right side wing, it's Jones. Down to the right elbow to Morrison. Back out to Jones. We got another foul going against Greenfield-Central. We'll see who this one falls against. It goes against Cheney Brown. Her second on the night, second on the team in this quarter. 7 minutes, 28 seconds till we hit halftime. It's a 13-2 lead for the Arabians. Jones at the top of the key. Goes left side wing to Warfel. Warfel reverses the floor and hands off to Roberts. Backing out to the logo. Skip pass to Humpher in the left corner. Humpher back to Roberts on the right wing. Driving inside. Tries the running shot. It's no good. Humpher comes up with the basketball. Finds Warfel left block. First shot no good. Second shot no good. Sonsini comes away with the basketball, and we finally have a foul on the floor going against the Arabians. It'll go against Casey Warfel, and she is scrappy on that defensive side of the floor. That's her first foul of the night and the first for the Arabians in the second quarter.
Yeah, that's just being guilty of not wanting to give up on the play. She was doing a good job of fighting for the ball, just missed two bunnies near the basket, but overall, Warfel is incredibly impressive. Just her instincts and her ability to react to, a lot of hands, a lot of action in short time.
Skylar Baldwin checks in and takes the place of Emma Roberts for the Arabians. Top of the key, it's McConnell. McConnell controls the offense for GC. She'll cross over to the left side. McConnell trying to go down low, and she is fouled on the drive. Second foul against the Arabians in this quarter, and it goes against number 25, Michaela Morrison. That is her second, and the second on Pendleton Heights in the second quarter. Taking the ball out is Smith. She goes to the right block, and there's a bucket to open the second quarter. It comes from Cheney Brown. 13-4. Lead cut to 9 for Pendleton Heights. 6.5 minutes until we take this one to halftime.
Yeah, it was a smart decision going down low. When you have a chance and you're not double teamed, take it. And Smith did a good job making a basket.
Skip pass to the top of the key to Baldwin for three. Her shot no good. Offensive board for Morrison. Trying to go over to the right block to Hupfer. The ball is out of bounds. Last touch by the Arabians. It's Greenfield-Central basketball. Timeout taken on the floor by Pendleton Heights head coach Nick Rogers. It's a 30-second. We'll keep it here. 13-4 is the lead for Pendleton Heights over Greenfield-Central. 6 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the first half. And Greenfield-Central just no rhythm on the offensive side of the ball. Some, how would you say, ill-advised shot opportunities from the Cougars so far in the early goings of this game. They've got the offense. We've seen them move the ball around well, but this defense for Pendleton Heights really, really making it tough on the Cougars to get things done offensively, get penetration down low towards the bucket.
Yeah, they usually keep Ada Hupfer down low, and she's done a good job of staying in there and playing almost every minute so far tonight. But the key there is really the guards coming in once the ball gets put into the lane. You got Jones and Roberts. Roberts out there just looks as aggressive as any player that I've seen in girls high school basketball so far this year. Doing a good job of swarming in the lane, making sure that there's no easy shot or opportunity to get to the basket. And that's, for so far 10 minutes tonight, what we've seen.
Top of the key, controlling the offense, Jalen Smith. Over to the right side wing, but it's taken away by Olivia Jones. Jones the one-on-one, loses control, last touched by Jalen Smith of Greenfield-Central. It'll be Arabian basketball underneath their own hoop. They're 5 on the floor. Baldwin, Warfel, Hupfer, Morrison, and Jones. Top of the key, it's Baldwin. Over to the right side wing, Jones pops a three, airballs it off to the left side. It's out of bounds, and back to Greenfield-Central. 5:45 left in the second quarter. 13-4, Cougars trail.
Wasn't the greatest shot in the world, but I'll tell you what, it was a decisive one. And from what we've seen so far, whichever team is making the most decisive key plays is probably going to win the game. You usually hear the team with the that makes the fewest mistakes wins the ball game. But in this case, whoever is making the most decisive key plays is so far been the better team, and that's Pendleton Heights.
Cincini called for the travel for Greenfield-Central. She's joined by McConnell, Smith. Along with them is Heron and Brown. Top of the key, it's Warfel. Over to the right corner to Morrison. Now back up top, Hupfer. Skip pass down to the left block to Jones. Jones goes up and under. Ball too strong off the back of the rim. Got another foul against the Arabians. They're third in the quarter.
Yeah,
so they still lead 13-4. The foul against Ada Hupfer.
Yeah, Hupfer and Morrison both there, but if that was on Morrison, that would have been her third foul individually. Got to watch the hands. That's really what we've seen so far is just reach-in fouls. Doing a good job of not putting the Cougars at the line so far, but if I think Greenfield-Central is going to get back in this game, they got to at least get to the free throw line, and they're not doing a good job of even attempting to get fouled or pushing the ball into the lane.
Pass poked out of bounds by Casey Warfel. Cougars still control the basketball. Into the paint, it's Brown. Ball tied up and now taken away. Jones controls for the Arabians. Jones starts up top for Pendleton Heights. Now hands off to Baldwin to run point. Baldwin to Warfel on the right wing. Nice hop step down to the right blocker. Shot no good, but the follow-up by Hupfer will be.
It's got to be nice having a center with good hands, good instincts, able to follow that one up. Warfel doing a good job, though, of getting to the rim at will.
Three-point bucket off the mark for Jalen Smith on the other end. Now the break for Warfel. Warfel finishes through traffic. 17-4, a 13-point lead for the Arabians. 4 minutes and 5 seconds remaining before we head to halftime.
Yeah, that was quick. She seems to have just a different gear out here. And on defense, Olivia Jones still stifling at the top. They're putting her at the top of the key every time, doing a good job of leading the defensive attack. She's not getting tired. It's what you can come to expect, though, being an upperclassman leader for this squad.
Foul goes against Casey Warfel of the Arabians. They're fourth in the quarter. It's her second of the night. Checking in for Greenfield-Central, Izzy Silcock. Silcock takes the place of Addie Herring. Substitutions being made for Pendleton Heights. Number 23, Emma Roberts. And number 23, Perry coming into the ballgame to take the place of Morrison and Baldwin.
Yeah, this Lady Arabian squad is young, and something that people probably don't know yet, Casey Warfel does have a younger sister on the team that's a freshman. Going to be wild to see her be playing big minutes in a few years.
Warfel controls the basketball for Pendleton Heights. Finds Hupfer on the right block. Hupfer up and under, denied at the rim by Madison Sunsini. And Sunsini will bring it up the floor for Greenfield-Central. Poked away by Warfel. Keeps it in bounds. Loose ball, spin move to the basket on the right side. 19-4. She now has 8 on the night, 11 away from the 1,000-point mark. And nearing about a third of the way to her total, excuse me, at 23.7 on the night. Offensive foul drawn by Warfel on the other end. She's doing it both ways.
Yeah, she's about as impressive of a player as you're going to see. That was good reaction timing there. And Greenfield-Central head coach there, Bradley Key, just frustrated. That could have been a 50-50 call. Couldn't get it their way. They got 3 minutes left in the quarter. Pacing, again, for 2 points in the quarter. They got to do something to cut this lead to a little less than 10 before the half.
Amy Trout into the game for the Arabians. Top of the key, running point is Roberts. Roberts, scoop pass to Trout in the right corner. Back up top to Roberts. 2:48 left in the second. Warfel, left block. And her shot broken up by Cincini. And now be Jalen Smith bringing it up the floor for Greenfield-Central. Silcock in the left corner, bouncing it off the foot of Emma Roberts. It remains Cougar basketball. Substitution, Emma Nelson checked in on that last break for Greenfield-Central. 2:35 left in the first half. 19-4 the lead for the Arabians. Cincini at the top of the key. Change over to her right side. Now pulls a deep three. Off the window, no good. Offensive board for Jalen Smith. Skip pass down to the left corner to Silcox. Now back up top to McConnell. McConnell going to work. Drives right side. Down on the shot. She'll go to the line to shoot two. And that puts Greenfield-Central in the bonus for the rest of this quarter.
That's going to help them. We haven't seen them get to the line very much. Only 2 free throw attempts so far, so Good attempt here for some points. Brooklyn McConnell shooting 2.
Perry charged with the foul, her first, 5th for the Arabians of the quarter. First shot up and away and good for Brooklyn McConnell. She's joined on the floor by Cincini, Silcox, Smith, and Nelson. Second shot is good as well for McConnell. 19-6, 13-point deficit for the Cougars. Bringing it up, Emma Roberts, joined by Hunter, Perry, Warfel, and Trout. Trout in the right corner, back up top to Roberts. Back to Trout in the right corner. Out to the right wing, finds Huffer. Right block through the double team. She's fouled and will head to the line for 2.
That was a good job giving it down low. She had a good angle to work with, even though she couldn't get the shot to go. Shooting 2 here. Just under 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Still maintaining that 13-point lead. Yeah, the Greenfield-Central's got an opportunity to shoot some free throws themselves here with being in the bonus at the end of the second quarter, but really just not any easy opportunities going down low. It takes them about 20 to 30 seconds every single possession in order to get a shot off, and that's been the big problem, is really decisiveness.
0 for 2 trip, but an offensive board for Emma Roberts. Keeps it in Arabian's possession. Left corner, 3 for Trout. Just a little short off that front iron. Ball is out of bounds and goes back to Greenfield-Central.
Hupfer doing a good job of fighting for the ball, though.
19-6 is the lead for the Arabians over the Cougars. 1:40 remaining in the first half. Top of the key. It's Smith. Skip back down to the right block to McConnell. She has the ball taken away by Hupfer. And now it's Warfel bringing it up the floor 1-on-3. Stop and pop from the charity strike. Rattles it home. 21-6. The lead breaking wide open for the Pendleton Heights Arabians. And a full 1-minute timeout taken by head coach Bradley T. of Greenfield-Central. And we'll take a quick break of our own. 21-6 the lead for the Arabians as we near the end of the first half. We'll be back for more after this on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com, driven by...
Hi, my name is Jason Werner of Werner Financial, an independent investment firm here in Indianapolis. With 10 years of experience as an independent advisor, we provide value to our clients by creating customized investment solutions ranging from managed personal portfolios, 401k planning, and income distribution for retirement plans. We have built Werner Financial with a strong focus in research, diligence to all of our plans, and strong communication with every client. We would love the opportunity to show you our process with a no-cost consultation to discuss your financial future.
The Mower Shop in Fishers is the one-stop shop for all of your lawn maintenance needs. We have a huge selection of Honda and Toro lawnmowers in stock and even more to choose from online. Plus, we carry parts and accessories with super fast shipping. Just need maintenance or repairs? We offer that too, and we'll even deliver. The Mower Shop, family owned for more than 20 years. Visit our showroom just west of State Road 37 in Fishers or shop online at themowershop.com.
Back live from Pendleton Heights High School on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com. The Greenfield-Central Cougars trail to the Arabians 21-6. 1:10 remaining before we hit halftime. Cincini from up and under the right block scores 2 for Greenfield-Central. 21-8. The score now. 1 minute to go before we hit halftime. Trout in the right corner for the Arabians finds Hupfer right elbow. Out. Left side wing, 3, no good from Perry. Offensive board for Trout, and she's going to be fouled on the shot and head to the line for 2. That now puts the Arabians in the bonus for the remaining 48 seconds of the quarter. Foul goes against Izzy Silcox on the side of Greenfield-Central, her 3rd.
Yeah, great play by the sophomore, though, being in the right place at the right time and crashing the boards, giving him a second chance. That open 3, though, was a good-looking shot by Brea Perry. It just didn't go down in the left corner, but good job again by Trout getting the rebound. Got 48 seconds left, 14-point deficit for the Cougars.
22, Olivia Jones back in for the Arabians. Number 21, Addie Heron is in the game for Greenfield-Central. Top of the key after a 2-for-2 trip, it's 23-8. Cincini for the Cougars. Trying to drive left side, breaks off Hupfer, turnaround jumper falls through. 23-10, 13-point deficit for the Cougars. They're closing it up, 30 seconds left before halftime.
It was a nice turnaround jumper. Good decisive move there, making sure she had some space and getting it off.
Good ball movement. Three-pointer from Trout, no good. Offensive board for Huffer. She muscles her way back to the bucket and scores 2 for the Arabians. 25-10, a 15-point lead now for the Pendleton Heights. 5 seconds left on the clock. Top of the key, Cincini. Off the mark with the three. Offensive board for McConnell. Throws it out of bounds off the leg of Olivia Jones, but that does it for the first half. 25-10. It's the Arabians leading the Cougars as we head to halftime. A quick first half that was, and only 9 more points until Casey Warfel hits that all-glorified 1,000 career points in her young junior year career. We'll see if she can hit it in the second half. That's coming up next. But first, some halftime analysis after a word from a few of our sponsors. 25-10 the score. Pendleton Heights leads Greenfield-Central on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Every day is a great day to buy a vehicle at Greg Hubler Ford.
Because every vehicle comes with our Greg Hubler promise. On top of scheduled maintenance with your vehicle, you'll also enjoy complimentary roadside assistance, service pickup, and drop-off. And a free car wash and quick wash every time you service at Greg Hubler Ford.
We're always finding new ways to put our guests first.
Mosey on into Muncie.
Greg Hubler Ford, promise kept.
Hi, my name is Jason Werner of Werner Financial, an independent investment firm here in Indianapolis. With 10 years of experience as an independent advisor, we provide value to our clients by creating customized investment solutions ranging from managed personal portfolios, 401k planning, and income distribution for retirement plans. We have built Werner Financial with a strong focus in research, diligence to all of our plans, and strong communication with every client. We would love the opportunity to show you our process with a no-cost consultation to discuss your financial future.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at GenesisSportsPerformance.com. The Mower Shop in Fishers is the one-stop shop for all of your lawn maintenance needs. We have a huge selection of Honda and Toro lawnmowers in stock and even more to choose from online. Plus, we carry parts and accessories with super fast shipping. Just need maintenance or repairs? We offer that too, and we'll even deliver. The Mower Shop, family owned for more than 20 years. Visit our showroom just west of State Road 37 in Fishers or shop online at themowershop.com.
We're live at halftime from Pendleton Heights High School as the Greenfield-Central Cougars trail to the Pendleton Heights Arabians 25-10 at halftime on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com. Colin Eccles joined by Vince Reimer. Vince, the story of the evening is for junior number 12, Casey Warfel of the Pendleton Heights Lady Arabians. 10 points on the night, just a little under halfway to her 23.7 points per game average on the year, and only 9 points away until she hits the glorified 1,000 career point mark with still 1 year to go in her high school career for the Arabians. You talk about the gameplay from her tonight. Started off a little bit slow, just 2 points early in that first quarter. Didn't have the ball much in her possession. 6 points in the second quarter to back it up, though, and she's been playing hot on the defensive side as well.
Yeah, the whole game has been a little bit low scoring compared to some of the results you've seen so far in the year. Both teams have had strong starts, only one loss, a couple of blowout wins for both teams, but the big thing here is just keeping your foot on the gas and keeping your defense the way it is. If they even decrease their scoring but keep their defense the same, this team is going to be just fine. Pendleton Heights is a pretty balanced squad on both ends of the floor, but Warfield's just been amazing so far. The transition is really the biggest problem. Nobody can stop her in transition. When she sees an open square of space, she's going to take it, whether she's doing a spin move, whether she's doing a Euro step. She's got every little move in the bag, just a gear ahead. She's impressed me in every aspect, but in the half-court offense, they need to do a little bit more in terms of getting the shot off quicker and just being able to find good shots. They're struggling, but whenever they do find Hupfer in the paint or an open three, they've been able to capitalize in the first half.
And you talk about that spin move. We saw it from the right block on that kind of one-on-two opportunity. Warfel plants the foot, breaks her defender off, spin move, and guess what? Now that's her 10th point of the night. Expect her to do more of the same in the second half. She's obviously a big leader and a big part of the game for the Arabians. Somebody that we saw a lot of, too, for Pendleton Heights, Ada Hupfer. The big girl down low, big body, 6'3" as just a freshman. Good paint presence, and I should probably say great paint presence for her. But what I've been told from head coach Nick Rogers is that she can actually shoot the three ball pretty well when she gets an opportunity. She hasn't had that opportunity too much tonight. She really hasn't needed to set herself up for that opportunity. I would say the more concerning part on the floor overall is the fact that Greenfield-Central has not been able to get anything cooking consistently on the offensive side. You talked about it a little bit in that first quarter. Pendleton Heights running a switch between the 2-3 and the 3-2 zone defensively has not allowed for the Cougars to get really any penetration down low near the post. That is where they tend to thrive a little bit more. The shooting not working well from them. They need to switch it up a little bit, try to get themselves into the paint and set themselves up with really just overall better looks at the basket to begin with. But if they can get down low, create some fouls, get people like Ada Hupfer in trouble, get people like Casey Warfel to make some mistakes on the defensive side, that is how they're going to need to bounce back in this second half to close this 15-point gap and give themselves a shot at taking home a win tonight.
Yeah, a big thing is for the Cougars, their best opportunity on offense is to go either down low to Cincini or down low to Jalen Smith. Both 6 feet tall, both have a good-looking jump shot, a good-looking presence in the paint in order to score. And the big thing here is they just haven't been able to get it down low, and every time that they do, they have to pass back out. Pendleton does a good job of doubling. They're just really there at every single point of attack on defense. They don't let them have an opportunity to get the ball and make a move. Every single time you see the double come at the correct moment. So for Greenfield-Central, they just got to get the ball down low, find ways to make that happen, get to the free throw line. You saw them score 8 points in the second quarter as opposed to 2 in the first quarter because they were able to get to the free throw line. So getting to the free throw line a little bit more and then running your offense through your bigs, that's the best opportunity that Greenfield-Central's got.
2 minutes and 52 seconds remaining before we start the second half of play. Pendleton Heights leading Greenfield-Central 25-10. We'll be back for more coverage after this. Just a quick break for some of our sponsors who make these productions possible each and every week. 15 points separates the two. Back for more from Pendleton Heights High School on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Every day is a great day to buy a vehicle at Gray Hubler Ford.
Because every vehicle comes with our Greg Hubler promise. On top of scheduled maintenance with your vehicle, you'll also enjoy complimentary roadside assistance, service pickup, and drop-off. And a free car wash and quick wash every time you service at Greg Hubler Ford.
We're always finding new ways to put our guests first.
Mosey on into Muncie.
Gray Hubler Ford, promise kept.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at GenesisSportsPerformance.com. Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779. The Mower Shop in Fishers is the one-stop shop for all of your lawn maintenance needs. We have a huge selection of Honda and Toro lawnmowers in stock and even more to choose from online. Plus, we carry parts and accessories with super fast shipping. Just need maintenance or repairs? We offer that too, and we'll even deliver. The Mower Shop, family owned for more than 20 years. Visit our showroom just west of State Road 37 in Fishers or shop online at themowershop.com.
Live from Pendleton Heights High School on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com. My name is Colin Eccles, joined by Vince Reimer. At the start of the third quarter, 25-10 is your score. Greenfield-Central trails to Pendleton Heights. This broadcast is always driven by Greg Hubler. For the teams retake the floor on the hardwood for the Arabians. Olivia Jones, Emma Roberts, Casey Warfel, Ada Huffer, and Michaela Morrison. For the Cougars, Cheney Brown, Brooklyn McConnell, Jalen Smith. Also on the floor with them is Madison Sonsini. And rounding out the five is Izzy Silcox. Turnover for the Arabians to start the third. Bringing the ball up the floor is Jalen Smith for the Cougars.
Yeah, if you're the Cougars, that's what you got to see. Good first possession of the second half here. Finding it down low, too. Good look to Jalen Smith.
And foul is on the shot. I believe it'll go against Hupfer. And two shots will be coming at the line, and that is exactly what you want to see. Get the big in trouble.
Yeah, it's Jalen Smith shooting, too. She did a good job of doing what she could in the first half. Had 4 points herself. Going to the line here, 23 seconds in. Good shooting stroke, but that one rolls in and out.
Brown misses the first free throw, keeps the score at 25-10, 7.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Second shot on the way, make it 25-11 after the 1-for-2 trip. Jenny Brown brings her total to 3 on the evening. Bringing it up the floor for the Arabians is Emma Roberts. Roberts facilitating at that point position all night for Pendleton Heights. Goes down to Warfel on the right block. Warfel drives baseline, blocked at the rim by Sonsini. Gets her own board, left block. Shot is no good for Morrison. Loose ball is picked up by Sonsini. She'll push it up the floor. Outlet pass ahead, broken up by Jones. Roberts slows the game down, and it's Pendleton Heights basketball with 7 minutes and 7 seconds left in the third.
Yeah, that was just a sloppy pass, but again, Warfel's instincts almost got him a bucket when it seemed impossible.
More good defense from Sonsini. McConnell controlling the ball, stolen by Warfel. Warfel, fast break opportunity. Makes her total 12, 27-11. Arabians lead, 7 points left until Warfel's at 1,000.
Took him a minute to get a bucket on the board, but nonetheless in transition, Warfel another basket. Sonsini making a good move down low off balance. That shot's going to rim off.
Good work from Sonsini. Taking it up the other way is Olivia Jones. Jones on the left wing. Moves back up top, splits the defense, drives, dishes to Morrison. Morrison trying to go back out to Warfel. Ball's out of bounds, blocked at the rim. Last touch by the Cougars. It'll remain Pendleton Heights possession, 27-11 the score. Substitution being made. Addie Herron comes in for Brooklyn McConnell on the side of Greenfield-Central.
Yeah, she couldn't get there in time. Good job defending the rim there by the Cougars, something we didn't really see in the first half. Another double comes.
Emma Roberts on the right side wing tries to find Hupfer at the free throw line, and Hupfer can't handle it. It'll head the other way with Jalen Smith and the Cougars.
Yeah,
looking to close the gap. 6 minutes left in the third. Left corner, it's Brown. Back up top to Silcox. Around the end, goes right side. Fouled on the shot. She will go to the line to shoot 2. We'll see who the foul goes against. It's going to go against number 23, Emma Roberts. That's her first on the evening and the second in the third quarter for the Arabians. They're already 3 away from putting Greenfield-Central in the bonus in this second quarter.
Yeah, you haven't seen many opportunities for the Cougars to be able to drive and find an open lane like that. The ball got swung around nice, and they were able to throw Pendleton Heights off their rhythm a little bit, getting them on their skates. So you see free throw attempts here.
It's an 0 for 2 trip. And Warfel starting a 2-2 break. Dishes it off to Baldwin, who's just checked in. Baldwin has a little bit of a hot hand. 29-11. Arabians extend the lead. 5:40 left in the third quarter. Top of the key for the Cougars. It's Silcox, stolen by Baldwin. Baldwin by herself, lays it in from the right side. 31-11. 4 points in a row for Baldwin. And now some full court press coming out from the Arabians, trying to slow down the roll of the Cougars.
Yep, Baldwin's been a real breath of fresh air, doing a good job of just sticking her nose in there and getting the loose ball and the finish.
Sunsini, top of the key, 3 is no good. Offensive board for Brown. Second chance effort goes through. 31-13. Cheney Brown brings her total to 5 on the evening. 30-second timeout taken by Pendleton Heights as they lead 31-13. 5 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 7 points left until Casey Warfel hits 1,000. That's the story of the evening. She averages 23.7 a game with 7 rebounds per game as well. A few rebounds off a double-double. And I got to say, Skylar Baldwin coming off the bench and dropping those 4 points quickly in just a few minutes, actually a few seconds that she's been on the floor in this third quarter. Huge breath of fresh air knowing that you have a weapon coming off the bench like her.
Yeah, it's been a really good balance for Pendleton Heights, and they're starting to stretch out the scoring. We saw a little full court press recently out there. But Greenfield-Central's also getting a little sped up and able to get some points on the board. But if they're not able to play both ends, it's going to be a struggle like we saw in the first half. The lead right now is 18. Pendleton Heights gets the inbound, but I can't say enough. You know, Baldwin's been a breath of fresh air. She's done a great job since being in there. She's got 6 points for herself.
At the line, it's Warfel. Ball poked away, corralled by Baldwin. Over to the left side wing, Warfel. Double team, moves back up top. Nice crossover, goes up for the shot. Fouled and will go to the line for 2. Foul is against the Cougars. It's number 5, Madison Sunsini. Her second on the night. Warfel at the line to shoot 2. Warfel. First shot is a little wide left. Keeps the score at 31-13. On the floor for both sides. For Greenfield-Central, it's Sunsini, Silcox, Brown, Smith, and Heron. Second shot on the way for Warfel. And she makes it 32-13 after a little love from the rim. She's joined on the floor by Baldwin, Hupfer, Morrison, Jones. Top of the key. It's Smith. Shaded over to the right side. Has to go back up top to Sunsini. Sunsini driving with the left. Nice Euro step to the rim. Lays it through. 32-15. Little scoring streak for the Cougars now. 4:19 remaining in the third, but they've got a lot of work to do before they're back in this ball game.
Yeah, good ball handling by Sunsini. Able to turn the corner there. Doing a good job of getting some points. Again, Casey Warfel, hard to stop, just turns the corner. She's still holding her hip, though. She kind of went down hard on that last foul, having a little bit of a difficult time playing it 100%.
4 points away for Warfel. Sunsini goes down low. Nice pass, but can't finish. It was Cheney Brown from the left side block.
It was a great play. She just couldn't get the ball in there, a little bit underneath the basket.
Jones at the top of the key for the Arabians. They lead 34-15, 3:40 left in the third. Right corner now back to the top of the key to Baldwin. Baldwin trying to shift her way through the defense. Goes right corner, Morrison. Driving baseline, goes up and under, and she's stuffed off the bottom of the glass. Sunsini controls, and now it'll be Jalen Smith bringing it up the floor for the Cougars. 3:20 left in the third. Score stays at 34-15.
Yeah, Pendleton Heights hasn't really been themselves on offense the last minute or so. If it's not Warfel getting the ball, great steal by Hupfer there.
Hupfer Goes one-on-one with Sonsini. Count the bucket and one. 36-15. 9 points for Hupfer's total. One shot at the line to come. And the foul goes against Sonsini. Her third on the night. Second against the Cougars in this quarter. And a full timeout taken by head coach Bradley Key of Greenfield-Central. My, oh my, what a roll the Arabians are on right now.
Yeah, that was a great drive. You didn't expect Hupfer to be the one taking the ball the entire distance there. Hard foul, too. Big collision under the basket. She gets the and one and forces the timeout. The lead right now stretched all the way to 21 points. Pendleton Heights looking real good. Only 5 points allowed on the defensive end this quarter, too. So they're really in prime position right now to carry this thing into the fourth quarter and get out here with a W. Warfel should see 1,000 points by the end of the night. It's worth noting she went down pretty hard after an and one of her own. She was holding her hip down the floor the last possession or so we're going to see how she looks coming back out on the floor. She's just really used to taking a lot of contact, but you got to be careful when you're throwing your body around enough at bad angles, knowing you're not going to get the shot to go. She's doing everything she can to get to the free throw line, but sometimes that pays a price.
One shot will come at the line for Ada Hupfer after that foul drawn against Madison Sonsini. For the Arabians, Emma Roberts is checked back into the ball game, taking the place of Michaela Morrison. Brooklyn McConnell's also back into the contest for Greenfield-Central. Hupfer, shot at the line. A little strong, but she gets some love. Double digits for her tonight. That's her 10th. 37-15 the lead for the Arabians. From the charity stripe, it's Brown. Brown turns around, ripped by Baldwin. And now it's Warfel. Up the floor from the left side, too strong off the glass. Second chance by Hupfer is good. 39-15. She's got 12 on the night.
Yeah, she's going to be a nice weapon to come for the next few years. Only a freshman. Hupfer's just doing a good job down there of just about everything. Ball goes out of bounds off a miscommunication. Pendleton Heights getting the ball back.
Cheney Brown can't handle the pass. And it's going to be Emma Roberts and Skylar Baldwin bringing it up the floor for Pendleton Heights. Baldwin at the top of the key. Shades to her right, now goes left side wing to Warfel. Warfel finds Roberts back at the top of the key. Roberts down to the left block, nice look for Jones. Jones's baseline shot, no good. Offensive board for Baldwin. Hupfer, second chance opportunity, no good. Another offensive board. Ball out of bounds, Hupfer wasn't ready for the pass. It's Cougar basketball, 2 minutes, 8 seconds remaining in the third. 39-15 is the lead for Pendleton Heights.
Yeah, so far Skylar Baldwin and Ada Hupfer right now are battling the hardest. You can just tell their impact is immense when Casey Warfel isn't scoring points. They're doing a lot of the dirty work out there. You can really rely on two players like that. Skylar Baldwin, the senior, doing everything she can.
Warfel comes up with a steal for the Arabians. One-on-one, Warfel, left side, gets jammed on the rim. Loose ball's picked up by Sonsini, and a foul is going to be called against Warfel. That is the third foul against Casey Warfel in tonight's contest, the third against the Arabians in the quarter. And Sonsini will take the ball out of bounds for the Cougars. And it is poked away by Baldwin off the inbound. Ball is back out of bounds. Possession arrow still in favor of Greenfield-Central. They trail 39-15 with 1:40 left in the third quarter.
This press is really relentless. Pendleton Heights not giving up with a big lead.
And it comes up huge as Jones will add 2 to the total. 41-15. Olivia Jones scores her 6th. Another steal by Jones off the inbound, finds Warfel. Deep 2. In and out, no good. And you can hear the crowd's reaction for that one. They were looking for one bucket closer.
Yeah, Jones ratcheted up the entire crowd. 2 steals off inbounds, gets a bucket, and almost another basket for Warfel. Really ratcheted up the pace right now for the Lady Arabians.
Top of the key, it's McConnell for the Cougars. Over to the right side, picks up the dribble, now goes right corner to Smith. Smith trying to drive baseline, called for the travel. It's Arabian basketball. A minute and 1 second remaining in the third. 41-15 is the lead for Pendleton Heights. And Trout will come into the game. Mamie Trout takes the place of Skylar Baldwin. Michaela Morrison comes in to take the place of Ada Hupfer.
Yeah, you got 1 minute left in the third quarter, holding a 26-point lead, everything going your way. And now Roberts, who's been on the bench with some rest, comes back in to play point guard. It's looking real good for the Lady Arabians.
From the right wing, now down to the right corner, it's Trout. Back up top to Jones. Left corner to Roberts. Back up top, stolen by Brown. Loose ball picked up by Sonsini. And Sonsini will pass the ball off to Cheney Brown to run point. Left side wing, it's Heron. Back up top, McConnell. Parking lot three, short off the front of the rim. Offensive board for Sonsini, and she is fouled. And we'll head to the line to shoot two. Kind of lucky she got away with the over the back, it looked like, on that play. That foul goes against Michaela Morrison, her first on the night, and the fourth against the Arabians in the quarter.
Yeah, close call there. She ended up grabbing the ball first, so they gave her the benefit of the doubt. Sonsini saving the play to try to put some points on the board. It's a little bit of a dry spell now. First one goes, though, for Sonsini.
Sonsini makes her total 7 and makes the score 41-16. New substitution, Aubrey Warfel into the game for Olivia Jones. And Emma Nelson comes in on the side for Greenfield-Central. She'll take the place of Cheney Brown. Second shot on the way for Sonsini. 41-17 as she goes 2 for 2. 27 seconds left on the clock in the third. Roberts takes it up the hardwood.
You got to think they're going to hold the ball here, but I'm not totally sure. They've been pressing the last few minutes, so anything goes here for the Pendleton Heights Lady Arabians.
Right side, it's Aubrey Warfel. Back up top to Roberts. Aubrey Warfel, right side wing, finds her sister Casey Warfel. Warfel turnaround two is good. 43-17. 17 points on the night. She's one bucket away, and at the buzzer, that'll do it and send us to the fourth quarter. 43-17. Pendleton Heights leads Greenfield-Central on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Get up to $5,000 cash back when you purchase a qualifying heating and cooling system from Peterman Brothers.
At Peterman, we understand how critical comfort is to your home.
And that the economy is crazy.
So all November, we're hoping to help you with both.
Upgrade your home's comfort with a brand new system from Peterman and put some extra cash in your pocket.
This deal can't last, so don't wait. Schedule today.
Visit PetermanHVAC.com to schedule online in seconds.
Every day is a great day to buy a vehicle at Greg Hubler Ford.
Because every vehicle comes with our Greg Hubler promise. On top of scheduled maintenance with your vehicle, you'll also enjoy complimentary roadside assistance, service pickup, and drop-off. And a free car wash and quick wash every time you service at Greg Hubler Ford.
We're always finding new ways to put our guests first.
Mosey on into Muncie.
Greg Hubler Ford, promise kept.
Back live at Pendleton Heights High School on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com. My name is Colin Eccles, joined by Vince Reimer. We're driven by Greg Hubler Ford as the Arabians lead the Greenfield-Central Cougars 43-17. 17 points on the night for Casey Warfel, just 2 away from 1,000. She sits at 998 career points as just a junior. This fourth quarter, I have a feeling we are going to see this Pendleton Heights green and white erupt on her first bucket of the fourth. We'll get it underway. Top of the key, it's Sonsini, and loose ball to Casey Warfel. Dribbles it off the foot, loose ball, jump ball. Jump ball is called. It's Cougar basketball. Checking in is Cheney Brown. She'll replace Addie Heron. 5 on the floor is McConnell, Sonsini, Jalen Smith. Not Addie Heron, that is Cheney Brown on the floor. Number 22, Emma Nelson, along with them. For the Arabians, it's Aubrey Warfel, Casey Warfel, Emma Roberts, Mamie Trout, and Michaela Morrison. Possession arrow was flipped. It is Arabian basketball. 7:51 left in regulation. It's a 43-17 lead for the Arabians. And a little substitution confusion at the table that we've got that settled. Warfel, left wing, goes up top to her sister, Aubrey Warfel. Now over to the right side wing to Roberts. Casey Warfel pulls a three, drains it! There it is, 1,046-17. 20 points on the night already for Casey Warfel. And there it is, 1,000 points in just 3 years for the junior. You can see it there on your screen, 1,000 being held up by the student section. A standing ovation and a huge congratulations to Casey Warfel of the Pendleton Heights Lady Arabians for her 1,000th point of her high school career. And she's got one more season to go, and this is only the 5th game of the year for Pendleton Heights. What a career for her already.
Yeah, she should be long and away the leading scorer in program history when it's all said and done. 11th player to do this for the Pendleton Heights Lady Arabians, reaching that 1,000-point mark. So huge accomplishment, really special moment there, being the competitive aspect of the game might have gotten away from the Cougars. So nice little gesture there by the school. Play resumes here with McConnell taking it up the court.
Right side wing for McConnell. Tries the dish to Brown. It's taken away. Sunsini gets a second chance effort. She'll head to the line for two. The foul goes against Michaela Morrison, her second. First on the Arabians in the quarter. 7 minutes, 22 seconds remaining in regulation.
It's not something they want to do is foul a bunch, but given how they're jacked up and really off a lot of adrenaline right now, it's not too surprising. They're going to have to, get themselves gathered up, play the same way they've played the rest of the night, and finish this thing off with a big win.
First shot is good for Sunsini. Second shot on the way is also good. Double digits for her on the evening. That makes the score 46-19. Arabians still lead. Left side wing, it's Roberts. Over to Aubrey Warfel on the right wing. Finds her sister Casey. Casey moving back to the top of the key. Out to Aubrey Warfel, right corner. Passes up the three, goes back up top to Roberts. Roberts all the way across the floor to Aubrey Warfel. Step back, parking lot three, a little off the mark. Offensive board for Roberts. Roberts moving back towards the logo. 6:45 remaining in the fourth. It's a 46-19 lead for Pendleton Heights. Right side wing, Mamie Trout. Trout tries to go down low, taken away by Chaney Brown. She finds McConnell on the far side. Back to Brown, left side wing three, and that is well off the mark. Rebounded by Aubrey Warfel. Warfel finds Trout, left corner. Head bob, passes up the three, taken away again. Brown pushing up the floor for the Cougars. Brown trying to find Sunsini down low. Ball is knocked away, and it stays with Greenfield-Central on their end of the floor. Checking in for the Arabians, Ada Huffer and Olivia Jones taking the place of Michaela Morrison and Aubrey Warfel. Sunsini takes it out for the Cougars. Nearing that 5-second mark, finds Addie Heron at the top of the key. She hands off to McConnell to run point.
Yeah, that was a pretty hard contest on defense. Roberts has been that way all night. Almost got called for the foul, but the refs laid off on that one.
McConnell loses control down low. It's Emma Roberts taking it up the floor. Roberts over to the right side wing. Trout, three, no good. 46-19 stays the score. 5:45 left in the fourth. McConnell taking it up the floor. It's out of bounds and stays with Greenfield-Central. More subs being made. It'll be Jalen Smith coming in for McConnell for Greenfield-Central. Jalen Smith will run point for the Cougars. Passes over left side wing, Brown. Brown moving back up top. Driving with the left, fouled on the shot. She will head to the line for two. Almost got some love from the rim on that shot. She did it pretty heavily contested. That's the fourth foul on Casey Warfel. second on the team here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it was probably the strongest drive we've seen from the Cougars all night. Did a good job. Got grabbed all the way into the lane, but still able to get the first free throw to go. Got 5:29 left in the contest tonight. Pendleton Heights has been very impressive. Up big from the start of the game and just carried it on the entire way as the second free throw for Cheney Brown drops in.
7 points on the night for Cheney Brown makes it 46-21. Arabians still well in command of this contest. It's Jones at the top of the key. She finds Hupfer right block, and Hupfer, no problem going to work. That gives her total to 14 tonight.
Yeah, she's super reliable. It's got to be really convenient for the rest of her teammates to have a center like that who's reliable down low. You see Warfel.
And Warfel stops and lays it through. 50-21, and Warfel continues her legendary night. Timeout called by head coach Bradley Key of Greenfield-Central. It's a full 1 minute timeout. We'll take a quick timeout of our own. Back for more after this. Pendleton Heights leads Greenfield-Central 50-21 on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com, driven by Greg Hubler Ford.
Hi, my name is Jason Werner of Werner Financial, an independent investment firm here in Indianapolis. With 10 years of experience as an independent advisor, we provide value to our clients by creating customized investment solutions ranging from managed personal portfolios, 401k planning, and income distribution for retirement plans. We have built Werner Financial with a strong focus in research, diligence to all of our plans, and strong communication with every client. We would love the opportunity to show you our process with a no-cost consultation to discuss your financial future.
The Mower Shop in Fishers is the one-stop shop for all of your lawn maintenance needs. We have a huge selection of Honda and Toro lawnmowers in stock and even more to choose from online. Plus, we carry parts and accessories with super fast shipping. Just need maintenance or repairs? We offer that too, and we'll even deliver. The Mower Shop, family owned for more than 20 years. Visit our showroom just west of State Road 37 in Fishers or shop online at themowershop.com.
Back live from Pendleton Heights High School on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com. Colin Eccles and Vince Reimer on the call. Pendleton Heights and Greenfield-Central. The Arabians lead 50-21. Emma Roberts at the top of the key for the Arabians. Quickly to Jones in the left corner. Jones driving left side, picks up her dribble. Pestered, finds Warfel. Cutting to the basket. Warfel throws up a prayer. Shot is no good. Hupfer able to pick up the loose ball, and now it's Greenfield-Central basketball. Bringing the ball up the floor is Jalen Smith. Smith to Cincini in the post. Cincini can't handle it. It's out of bounds and back to the Arabians. Substitutions being made. Coming in is Aubrey Warfel and Bree Perry along with Chloe Jones for the Arabians. So it's going to be Jones, Aubrey Warfel. With Chloe Jones, Aubrey Warfel, Olivia Jones. Along with them is Bree Perry. And finally, rounding out the five is Emma Roberts. 5 on the floor for the Cougars. Julian Jones, Madison Cincini, Cheney Brown, Jalen Smith, and Addie Herron. And it's not Cheney Brown, it's Emma Nelson. Left corner passing up the three, now back up top. Roberts for three, and she buries it. 53-21, and the Arabians are piling it on.
There was a big shot
late in the fourth.
Big shot by Roberts. Started, though, by that nice bounce pass to swing it over to the opposite side. 53-21, Lady Arabians.
Nelson at the top of the key. Now to Cincini, right elbow. Cincini going to work in the post. Lays it in high off the glass. 53-23. Cincini continues to lead this Cougar squad through a tough evening. 3:33 until we close this one out.
Yeah, at that point, it just didn't look like they wanted to foul. Kind of let her in there a little easier than what we're used to seeing.
Nice defense from Julianne Jones in the face of Aubrey Warfel. And a foul on the shot. Warfel will head to the line to shoot 2 for the Lady Arabians. Foul goes against Emma Nelson. Her first on the night, first for the Cougars in the quarter. Aubrey Warfel at the line shooting 2. Warfel. First shot up and away. She's got 1 on the evening. That's her first bucket of the night. Checking in Cheney Brown. She takes the place of Emma Nelson for Greenfield-Central.
Yeah, you have to imagine that in the years to come, she's had a lot of practice playing against her sister growing up. A lot of, similar twitch and movement between both players there, so she's going to be somebody that they really rely on come next year.
Jalen Smith at the top of the key, hands the ball off to Cincini. Cincini shading to the left, goes to the basket, and a great move and good bucket for Cincini.
Left hand's hard to stop. She just did a good job of rolling in there and finishing the play. Good touch around the rim, as we've seen all night.
55-25 with 2:55 left in the fourth. We got another foul against the Cougars. It'll go against Julianne Jones, her first, second on the team in the fourth. Less than 3 minutes to go in this contest. Skylar Baldwin comes in and takes the place of Emma Roberts for the Arabians. It'll be Mamie Trout taking the ball out of bounds. Trout on the right side wing, being double teamed. And another foul against Julianne Jones, her second on the night. Third against the team in the quarter. 2:48 left in regulation. 55-25 is the score. It's a 30-point deficit for the Cougars. I think it's relatively safe to assume that Greenfield-Central will fall to 4-2 after tonight. The Arabians will stay and improve to 4-1. Nice step into the paint for Trout from the left side. Shot's no good. Recovered by Cincini. Cincini goes across the floor to Jalen Smith. Smith on the right side wing. Pulls the three. Won't go. Loose ball picked up by Cheney Brown. It's back to the top of the key to Smith.
Yeah, a lot of loose play right now. You're seeing Pendleton Heights struggle to keep up with the ball there. Knocked it out of bounds, though, by Trout. Only 2:13 to go in the contest. Greenfield-Central's trying to do all they can to get another bucket here. You see Julianne Jones come in, playing in the JV game, getting a few minutes here late in the game.
Cincini tries to turn around. Shot is no good. Loose ball finally in secure possession of Aubrey Warfel. Warfel on the right side wing. Finds Trout over on the left wing. Under 2 minutes to go in the fourth. 55-25 the lead for Pendleton Heights. And Julianne Jones comes up with a steal for the Cougars, bringing the ball up the floor. Number 20, Jalen Smith. Smith in the backcourt being pestered by a Warfel. Hands the ball off to Addie Heron to run point. Julianne Jones right corner. Cincini right block. Out three. No good off the fingertips of Addie Heron, and we got a foul against Pendleton Heights. 2 shots to come at the line. Foul goes against Skylar Baldwin, her first, third for the team in the quarter for PH. And at the line shooting 2 is Julianne Jones.
Yeah, she's got a really good second bounce. She does a great job of rebounding, as we saw in the JV game beforehand. Gets a free throw to drop. She's right now not averaging any points on the year in varsity. It's nice getting on the board late in the contest while you can. We got 90 seconds to go in this contest.
Second shot on the way for Jones, and it is a 1-for-2 trip. Keeps the score 55-26. And Baldwin will bring it up the floor for the Arabians. Right side wing, Trout. Trout trying to find Baldwin, and Silcox comes up with a steal. She's just checked into the contest, as has Nelson and McConnell, who controls the rock for the Cougars. Silcox on the left side wing, moving back up top, stripped by Baldwin, but she's called for a foul. Second for her tonight, fourth for the Arabians in the fourth with 1:07 left before the clock expires. Cincini will take a seat for presumably the remainder of the evening for Greenfield-Central, and for her is Kinsey Hasty. Good night for Cincini. She finishes with 14. Jones up top for the Cougars. And Baldwin took a tough tumble to the hardwood. And now she's going to have to come out of the contest. She doesn't appear to be all that happy about that one. Taking her spot is Grace Fisher, the sophomore for Pendleton Heights. Silcox off the inbound finds Julianne Jones right block, and Jones comes down awkwardly on the landing. 56.8 left on the game clock. 55-26 is the score. Athletic trainers are on the floor. We'll take this one to a quick break and be back for more. Pendleton Heights leads Greenfield-Central 55-26 on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Every day is a great day to buy a vehicle at Greg Hubler Ford.
Because every vehicle comes with our Greg Hubler promise. On top of scheduled maintenance with your vehicle, you'll also enjoy complimentary roadside assistance, service pickup, and drop-off. And a free car wash and quick wash every time you service at Greg Hubler Ford.
We're always finding new ways to put our guests first.
Mosey on into Muncie.
Greg Hubler Ford, promise kept.
Hi, my name is Jason Warner of Warner Financial, an independent investment firm here in Indianapolis. With 10 years of experience as an independent advisor, we provide value to our clients by creating customized investment solutions ranging from managed personal portfolios, 401k planning, and income distribution for retirement plans. We have built Warner Financial with a strong focus in research, diligence to all of our plans, and strong communication with every client. We would love the opportunity to show you our process with a no-cost consultation to discuss your financial future.
The Mower Shop in Fishers is the one-stop shop for all of your lawn maintenance needs. We have a huge selection of Honda and Toro lawnmowers in stock and even more to choose from online. Plus, we carry parts and accessories with super fast shipping. Just need maintenance or repairs? We offer that too, and we'll even deliver. The Mower Shop, family owned for more than 20 years. Visit our showroom just west of State Road 37 in Fishers or shop online at themowershop.com.
We're back live in the fourth quarter of Pendleton Heights in Greenfield-Central girls basketball on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com, driven by Greg Hubler Ford. It's a 55-26 lead for the Lady Arabians. Julian Jones got up and walked off the floor assisted, wishing her the best of luck. Hopefully nothing too serious. Warfel controls the ball for the Arabians at the top of the key. Hands off to Trout with 40 seconds left. A three popped on the other end is no good for Chloe Jones. Loose ball out of bounds in its Greenfield-Central possession. 39.2 left on the game clock in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, it was just good to see Julianne Jones get up, able to walk that thing off. This one all but over. Going to see what they have left on their last possession, likely on offense tonight.
Top of the key, it's Kaylin Moss. Hands off to Silcox. Silcox, loose ball is stripped away. And with 24 seconds left, the Arabians are going to try to just dribble this one out. McConnell is going to be called for another foul. That's going to be the fourth on the team, her second of the night. Still, Pendleton Heights possession with 18.6 left on the game clock. 55-26 is the score. Pendleton Heights obviously in full control of this contest from start to finish. Big night as well for the junior Casey Warfel. She drops 22 on the evening, crosses the 1,000-point milestone, and will help the Lady Arabians improve to 4-1 on the year as Greenfield-Central falls to 4-2. A quick break to hear from our sponsors, a little bit of post-game recap, and then we'll sign this one off. Pendleton Heights defeats Greenfield-Central 55-26 on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com.
Looking for training that makes a difference? Then Genesis Sports Performance is for you. Whether you're a grade school, high school, or college athlete, or just looking to get back into shape, Genesis has customized programs providing rapid gains in strength and conditioning, speed and agility. Genesis features a 7,000 square foot facility with state-of-the-art weight room and huge turf surface. Call Genesis at 386-7459 or visit them at genesissportsperformance.com.
Get up to $5,000 cash back when you purchase a qualifying heating and cooling system from Peterman Brothers.
At Peterman, we understand how critical comfort is to your home.
And that the economy is crazy.
So all November, we're hoping to help you with both.
Upgrade your home's comfort with a brand new system from Peterman and put some extra cash in your pocket.
This deal can't last, so don't wait. Schedule today.
Visit PetermanHVAC.com to schedule online in seconds.
Universal Roofing and Exteriors is a family-owned and operated business, providing care and honest service for over 30 years. Universal has always been a little bit different. Their certified and trained employees don't just provide excellent work at a fair low price. They care about their customers, simply providing great customer service. Quality, honesty, dependability. That's Universal Roofing and Exteriors. Call us today at 317-257-0779.
Back live from Pendleton Heights High School on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com, where the final score, Pendleton Heights Lady Arabians 55, Greenfield-Central Lady Cougars 26. Colin Eccles and Vince Reimer on the call this evening. A phenomenal night for Pendleton Heights all around, but specifically for their leading scorer of the evening, who is just 1.7 points under her average, and that is Casey Warfel. Hits the 1,000-point mark. She was 19 points away at the beginning of the evening. She drops 22 on the night. Not far behind her, Ada Huffer with 14 points on the evening. Phenomenal game for those two. Really spurred the Arabians along to improve to a 4-1 record on the season and a win to open the conference schedule on top of that.
Yeah, they played a great program, a big school in terms of Greenfield-Central. They came very prepared tonight. Their JV team looked good to start out, and we saw from the start, their varsity team just couldn't compete with the ability that Pendleton Heights has right now. Both teams pretty young, but Pendleton Heights from the jump, their defense was the big story of the night. I know Warfel had her career night, got her 1,000 points in the career so far, but the defense of this team has been extremely impressive to me. Olivia Jones and Emma Roberts start that at the top of the key, and then you've got Ada Hupfer down low to rely on. You just had a lot to overwhelm Greenfield-Central to start out with, and they carried that momentum throughout the course of the night and held a double-digit lead almost the entire way.
Had Greenfield-Central been able to get the ball rolling a little bit, Madison Cincini would have been the leading role in that. She scored 14 on the evening. Cheney Brown, the next closest, with 7. Tough night for the Cougars, especially for Cheney Brown, who typically averages just under 15. She was stuck at 7. And then a good night for Madison Cincini, 14 when her average is 13 on the year. Nonetheless, Pendleton Heights comes away 55-26 and victorious, improving to 4-1 on the year. Greenfield-Central falls to 4-2. The Lady Arabians back in action tomorrow night at home. They will host the Pike Red Devils out of the MIC Conference. Greenfield-Central not back in action for a few days. Their next one on the 20th against Heritage Christian. That one at 7:30 at Greenfield-Central. That game against Pike, obviously right here at Pendleton Heights High School. We'll give you updates as best we can on where our game will be this time next week for IndianaHighSchoolSports.com Muncie region. But until then, make sure you follow us on INDHS Sports on the X app for highlights, post-game interviews, and more from Indianapolis and Muncie. And head over to our website, IndianaHighSchoolSports.com. Scan the QR code on the right side for the Indianapolis area or the Muncie area to sign up for live text updates when your favorite teams score from around the state, so you don't miss a beat if you can't be at the game. Once again, final score, Pendleton Heights 55, Greenfield-Central 26. On IndianaHighSchoolSports.com, I'm Colin Eccles and Vince Reimer, driven by Greg Hubler Ford.
It's exciting Indiana High School football on IndianaHighSchoolSports.com. Tonight's broadcast is driven by Greg Hubler Ford and brought to you by Werner Financial, by Universal Roofing, by The Mower Shop, Genesis Sports Performance, Peterman Heating and Cooling, and by Dreyer Reinbold Infinity. Indiana High School football on Indiana High School Sports.